Welcome to Creative by Nature. My name is Donna. For our first DIY, I'm going to be using this clean clear glass jar, some decoupage medium, a paintbrush, and some white tissue paper. I'm going to start off by measuring out my tissue paper to go all the way around the jar. I'm not being precise as far as clean edges. I'm just ripping it, and then I am going to add a layer of decoupage glue onto the jar, and I will be doing this in sections. So once you have enough of the decoupage glue on, you're going to lay the jar onto the tissue paper and then start to roll it over. I'm okay if there's some imperfections. If you want it to be nice and smooth, then just be careful with how you lay the tissue. If there's a bit of excess on the edge, just tear it off and then give the entire jar a coat of the decoupage glue. Allow this to dry. I have these beautiful washi stickers, and I got these from In Love Art Shop. I will have the link to their website down below in my description box, as well as a 15% off discount code. So feel free to pop on over and see what wonderful crafts they have. So I am just cutting away some of the excess white trim around the stickers. And I've got these beautiful butterflies along with these florals, and I'm doing the same for both. Once the jar is dry, I tore away the extra tissue paper that remained, and now I'm going to apply my beautiful stickers onto the jar. So just remove the backing and place them directly over the tissue paper. In Love Art Shop has a great selection of these washi stickers, so you can create any design and style you'd like. Once you have the placement you are happy with, you are going to now go over the entire jar with another coat of the decoupage glue. Once that is dry, you can add another added embellishment by adding some ribbon trim or some string or twine. I have this beautiful white lace trim, and I just wrapped it around the top, and I'm going to tie it off in a bow. So for another fun added touch, I'm going to use these battery operated fairy lights that I picked up from Dollar Tree. So you can just tuck the battery pack inside, turn those lights on, and it looks like little fireflies dancing around in the jar. For our next DIY, I have this wood canvas panel that I picked up from Dollar Tree and some chartreuse green paint. So I am going to give the canvas a coat of this paint and then allow it to dry well. I now have this watercolor paper, and I cut this beautiful die cut piece out of the watercolor paper, and this is from In Love Art Shop. I'll have the link to that down below. I'm going to add some of this iridescent shimmery paint onto the die cut piece. I will be applying 2 coats of the shimmery paint, but in between drying time, I will lift it up and place it off to the side so it doesn't stick onto the mat. Once the die cut image is all nice and dry, you're going to add a generous layer of decoupage glue right onto the wood panel. Now apply the die cut onto the canvas board and then give a coat of some decoupage glue on top. Be careful that you don't allow it to pool too much in between the spaces. I'm now going to use a non-stick mat and I'm going to flip the canvas over and apply some weight and allow that to dry. Once the piece is dry, I am now going to go in and add some branches that I had in my stash that were painted white. This will add a really fun and whimsical look to the canvas. I really love how this piece turned out. For this next DIY, I have this nightlight from Dollarama. You can get these at Dollar Tree or Walmart. And as you can see, it has a flat surface. I have this washi sticker again from In Love Art Shop, and it's a beautiful fairy. I have some clear packaging, and I am going to be cutting off the tabs and then cutting this plastic sheet down to size. I'm going to apply the sticker to the plastic sheet and then I'm going to cut it down to size, and I'm going to leave a slight frame of the plastic sheet all the way around. I'm just using a bone folder to smooth it out to get rid of air bubbles. So as you can see, there's a slight frame of the plastic sheeting all the way around, except on the bottom portion. I'm going to cut that down, and I'm going to cut it down so that the top portion of the light panel isn't cutting into the image too much. And you'll see what I mean as we put this piece together. So now that I have my sticker and plastic sheet cut down to the size I need, I'm just using a bead of hot glue at the base of the light panel. I'm going to apply the sticker sheet and then with a couple of dabs of hot glue on both upper corners, just tucked in underneath. For this next step, I've got my little nightlight sitting in a little box, and now I am going to be trimming down some branches that I had from outside, and I'm just going to cut them down, and we're going to create a frame out of these. So I'm just going to lay them out, and using some hot glue, I'm going to adhere them in around the sticker. Continue to add as many branches as you'd like, and you can layer them a bit. Now you can see why I left a bit of the plastic trim around the sticker. That gave me a place to glue the branches into place without covering up my sticker too much. For a fun, whimsical touch, I am going to go in and add some preserved green reindeer moss. You can pick this up at Dollar Tree or any other dollar store or craft store. And I will just be using some hot glue to apply it around my frame. You could add some other sweet little embellishments such as little bugs or butterflies, but I just chose to leave it with the moss and the branches. As you can see here, the light panel does kind of cut into the sticker portion, and when it's plugged in, you do see a sharp line of light. So I am just going to add a few more extra branches just to cover that portion, just to hide that sharp line of light. I really love how this piece is coming together, and as I said, you can decorate it any way you like. I really love this nightlight. It's a fun little added touch to a kid's space or in a hallway or bathroom. And I love how the fairy lights are twinkling through the glass jar. It looks like little fireflies are fluttering about. And this art piece is such a unique and whimsical look, and I really love how this looks in our bathroom. I would love to know which one of these pieces was your favorite by commenting down below. I want to say a big thank you to In Love Art Shop, and I want to thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.